It is officially day 52 of the merger method, and I'm about to work out. But before I do, for today's video, I want to come here and say, you've ever realized that there's a lot of things we take for granted, and I've taken so many things for granted, and I know a lot of people have too. The thing is, with taking things for granted, we don't realize how good they are until we actually need it, or until we're at a point where it's the last thing, and that's when we realize how much we took things for granted. Taking things for granted, it's like saying it's no use. I've learned to not always take everything for granted, because you never know. Maybe the smallest things can end up being the biggest things for you, or simply the smallest things could be the most useful ones. No one really knows or understands it in the moment, because what they want is the best for them at that moment. They don't care about the small things. They take everything for granted. But when you're at a state where the circumstances you're at are low, is when you realize all the things you took for granted, you should have never took them for granted. Just like I learned, I hope y'all understand as well. Let's not take things for granted all the time, because who knows, maybe those things we took for granted end up being what helps us more than the biggest things in life. See you on day 43.